like. We had the idea that we would press into lessons learned from 2020, that we don't believe 2020 is just all a wash, that Jesus has been present to us and that there has been places where we have been formed into who we are becoming. And so just a few little things that I've learned this year. Number one, for sure, being a dad is absolutely amazing. Learned a lot of different lessons in that place. Lessons of patience, lessons of delight, that there's this uniqueness to each child that you get to see unravel, and just this like overwhelming sense of delight. A lesson learned to just kind of start to savor those moments. And I think that's the biggest lesson for me, is to really begin pressing into what does it mean to be present. What does it look like to live presently? And if I make that my like single ambition, a lot of other things fall into place. The ability to be present to my body, be present to the people around me, be present to, just creation. There's just like a lot of things where as I become more present, I become more aware of, why do I feel the way I do? Why do I react the way I do? I think that's the biggest lesson that I'm learning, and it's not learned in 2020. 2020 is the year of escapism. It's the year that we try to just get through and get by, and I just think that lesson, though, is so... I just really think that's going to be huge for just my life and for who I'm becoming. I learned how to make a steak on a cast iron skillet and put it in the oven, and that is the best method ever. I learned that, I have some places in my life that I just kind of like want to not deal with. Quarantine and just like this slower pace to 2020 in different ways, and then having identity and things that were just kind of life originally, pretty much just stripped, really places you in a place of, okay, like, where is my value coming from? Where do I find that? Where am I trying to draw that from? And I really do think that they're like the other lessons along the way have just kind of been this willingness to press into the moment. I can't not think that is like the lesson that I'm learning, and of just learning to be present really causes a lot of different other things to fall into place. Let me think here. What else have I learned? I've learned that loving people really matters, and that any step towards another person and what they're going through is huge when you step outside of yourself. All right, we love you guys. We hope you have an amazing week. Press into what you've learned this year and see what you can notice as you reflect and as you press into what 2021 could be like. I think that there's a continuation in all of our lives, that just because it's a new year doesn't do a lot of things, but there's this really sweet moment to reflect. So love you guys. Have an amazing